All right, boring food be gone. We're going to put flavored salts and sauces in our end of summer food. It's going to be delicious and healthy. Because I have with us Rita Carey Rubin. Nice to have you on,
hon. Be here always.
Dietitian, diabetes counselor. You like you all, and you cook. You
Thank
cook
you.
beautifully, which I absolutely love. Now,
thank you.
You're the host of Your Healthy Kitchen for YRMC is all, and so we're saying this is our healthy kitchen because you are here. Now, I don't know. I can cook with a recipe, but to do it myself, I don't know how to make bland food exciting. I think you're saying flavored salts and sauces are my answer, right,
sure.
Rita?
Yeah.
All right, where do I start?
Where do you start? Well, salt, you know, I cook with salt because it really brings out the natural flavor in the food. And when you cook using, a little bit in the beginning, a little bit in the middle, and then maybe a little in the end, you actually use less salt than if you just wait till the end to pour it all on. Yeah. So a little pinch, little pinches really make a difference. And I have found this amazing recipe. I have this cookbook that I fell in love with. It's called Afro Vegan.
Wow.
And it's written by Bryant Terry, and all vegan recipes, and just filled with flavor. And so his recipe for basil salt is in there.
Basil salt.
Basil
okay,
salt.
So that means if you make a basil salt and then you're cooking something, you don't have to add basil necessarily because your salt, it's already in there.
Yep, it's about layering flavor when you cook. So
how do you do this?
It's actually
fascinating.
Really easy. So it's about equal amounts of basil. So this is about a half a cup of packed basil and a little shy a half a cup of coarse salt.
Oh yeah.
And we'll just whip it up in the food processor. Sorry, this will be loud.
Look at that. It actually blends.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes. So how does this last and stuff?
It lasts,
because of the basil.
It lasts for months, and it maintains the color too.
Oh, it smells so good.
Isn't it? Isn't that
my
wonderful?
heavens. Yes, it smells.
Yep, basil.
Delicious.
And simply spread it out on a baking sheet. This is just lined with a little parchment paper.
So it's going to be like a dehydration thing, kind of. Now you're going to dry it out
Dry it out, 175-degree oven for 10 minutes.
Wow.
And then leave it in the oven for about an hour. Turn the oven off, and what you get looks like that.
How fabulous. Now, what would I use this on, let's say?
Oh,
can I taste some?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Oh, I love salt. I'm a salt addict, sorry.
So it actually cuts the sodium in half, actually, because you've been blending it with the basil. So sprinkle it on really anything that you like, that you sprinkle salt on, and you might like a little basil flavor. So
and you know it's not overpowering.
No. Yeah.
Except now I need a
drink of water. So a little, a little on some fresh mozzarella and some tomatoes there.
Again, you get the color, and it's very intense. I mean, because you're still getting it, and yet it's not. It's easier. You don't have to have fresh basil on hand all the time.
Yeah,
love it.
It stays for months. And I played with some different ingredients. I made a roasted red chili salt. Same process.
Same deal. You put the same amount of coarse salt with your chili, let's say, a liquid chili or chunky wet. So, okay.
You have to bake it a little longer because there's more moisture. And that's a garlic chive salt. So really.
Oh, you're having fun with this whole salt thing, aren't you?
Once I found that recipe, I was all over
You can do it with everything.
So,
like everything works for that.
Yeah. So salt just to add flavor, add color. A little visual interest.
This is, look at your autumn colors here. I mean, this is so, I'm sorry, I'm just so excited about autumn right now. I put all my leaves up on my little pumpkins, and, I'm like, and the breeze was blowing. It was so autumn this last weekend.
It was perfect too, wasn't it?
And so now I'm into reds and oranges, and this is our autumn colors. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So peppers, look at these gorgeous red peppers.
Yeah, so I love red peppers in sauces. It's so easy. With the red bell peppers, what I did is roast them.
And you just put those in your oven?
Just in the oven, about 400 degrees. It takes about an hour total, about half an hour on each side. I flip them over, and you want them to get nice and charred like that.
Because that adds flavor on that skin.
It adds flavor, and then the skin comes off really easily.
Oh,
so,
I see.
To make a pepper puree, which can be a sauce just by itself, you just remove the skin, and then open it up and remove the seeds.
Oh, okay.
And just throw the pepper in a food processor with a little bit of olive oil. And if you want, you can add a little salt.
Okay.
Doesn't really need it. And a perfect sauce for roasted vegetables or grilled chicken or fish. It's really
And
versatile.
is this then your finished product? That's
the
what
finished
that looks
product.
like. Isn't
Yeah,
that
that's
lovely?
the red pepper puree. And super nutritious. All those red colors are really good for you.
Oh, I didn't really know that. So
Yeah.
the actual pigment makes a
The
difference
pigment,
in
yeah.
the nutritional value of it as well.
Yeah, it's a pigment called lycopene, and it's a super duper antioxidant, probably the strongest antioxidant out there.
Really?
And also anti-inflammatory and beautiful and delicious.
Now,
as
see,
well.
when you cook, you're actually thinking, now this will be good for me in this way, and that way. I'm just thinking,
Right.
let's see, what do I do? How do I make it taste good? But you've got all this background.
Yeah, try to think about the nutrition and the flavor.
You know, now I was thinking about something today. Because you do diabetes education too, I thought, should we all, even if we're not diabetic, should we eat like diabetics?
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yes.
is
Yes.
that bizarre? Is the eating
No.
a lot different?
Well, you know,
or what is it, Rita?
A diet for someone with diabetes is probably the healthiest diet ever. It's, kind of a Mediterranean style diet, very much plant-based, lots of color. I tell my patients, eat the colors of the rainbow. Think about, have greens and reds and oranges and yellows and purples and blues. And sure, everybody I think should eat that way.
Interesting, so colorful. It not only looks good, but this is going to be good for you. And you kind of
Yeah.
cut out sugars and sweets and that kind
Yeah,
of
or
thing,
at least,
I guess.
at least shrink them down.
Yeah.
A little bit of sugar now and then is no big deal. I think it's really with sugar, it's the quantity. It's like how much do we eat and how often.
Sure. Now, with fall here,
Yeah.
obviously, when you go shopping, should you look for certain things that, like seasonal things? Because, we are so lucky in the sense that we have everything all the time, all year. To us, there's not like, when you go to the farmer's market, you get a sense of real what is seasonal.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just get out there, go for your colors, and see what's blooming now.
Right, and you're right. The farmer's market's perfect for staying
Right.
with what's
YRMC.org. Get on there. You can find all kinds of great things and your healthy kitchen too. And Rita Carey Rubin, thanks for joining us.
Oh, a pleasure always.
All right, find you on
Thank you.
Facebook too?
Yes.
All right, YRMC.